Now back we go to actually creating our little AI utility for event modeling. So as I said in the last one, let's just review quickly since we're starting it over again. What we want from this AI is going to start pasting in your conversation that you will have about your product. So that can come in from some sort of a meeting, I guess, that you can record and transcribe everything. So those will go here. So your conversation will be pasted here. You would hit, this AI thing, and that would generate, this next thing here, which would be your vision statement. And here you could edit that, and then hit the AI button again, and it would kind of take both the conversation and like how you edited this vision statement and kind of compose those into, a set of goals that you want to have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, have these written out, and these would be basically editable. So you can add, remove, edit that. Maybe it would be, that's the wrong thing here. So let's see, get rid of that. So most likely each one would have a little pen icon to edit, or a little trash can to remove. And of course, we could always add another one at the bottom here if we wanted to add our own goals. But that's kind of like the start of that. And so as we continue going through this, at this point, once we have the goals, we could feed the goals and the vision to basically break out some scenarios. So we could have some scenarios for each goal. So for example, in our other project, we had creating this open spaces event, and if that's part of it is set up, we might have one that is set up, and in here we can start to get the AI to then give us the steps that you would need to take into setting that up. And I think at this point, if we have each of these, so this is setup, and over here it's registration for the conference. Each of these could be something that's expanded, and out of this we could start to generate our event model, where you start to see the familiar kind of plans that come out of these with the UI and multiple users using them, etc. And you could start to see a whole bunch. And eventually, this might be just a unified view, but if these different views can then be joined together so that these setups, this registration, basically have the labels as to what's going on the timeline up here, but then actually have, as in our event model, everything joined together. Maybe with some clues into the timeline here as to when we're actually jumping to the next workflow, where some things are being used for other purposes. So all the information we gathered in the setup obviously will be, perhaps used in some of these other views here, and then it'll drive some UI in the registration, maybe like this and like this. So this is kind of the goal. Sorry, messy drawing here, but the goal is to go from your conversation initially here, and then jump into a vision, etc. So a bit of work for us ahead. What I did do in here already was just to try and make sure that we have our settings. Let me switch to my other screen here. So settings to show and hide the API key. This is actually not working. So the rest of the stuff is working. So initial state. This is our handler. So we need this click handler for the settings panel. That's working just fine. Then, however, this part here is not really working. So let's just go with a plain one. So text, type text, show settings. Okay, that's obviously destroyed some of my stuff here. Do I have, I guess I don't have a closing tag on here. That should work. Show settings. Nope, still not giving me it. Again, this pane is really bad. These are iframe problems. Again, this whole situation here, this live preview is not really that great. Maybe there's another VS Code plugin that someone has that doesn't actually show me the HTML for the entire IDE. Instead, just shows me this. Anyway, hopefully. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we have. We have a chat here. Okay, we don't have any comments there from our okay, so we are actually live, I think, on YouTube. So I had to restart this stream because the YouTube one was off. So let's just see. Okay, looks like I am live on here on YouTube, so that's good. Yeah, if you want to comment on anything, see anything, this is also supposed to be kind of an AMA, but yeah. So let's continue on with this and just see if this has any issues. I guess it does. Let's Control Z out of here back to kind of where we were. Accept these things. Does this work? Okay, so this does work. This show API key, I'm not sure if it, yeah, that's not working. So okay, so this event listener for click, kind of don't want to bother with that right now. If I just get rid of these, this should still, why is that not working? Okay, I still have some remnants here. Like this. Will this work now? Okay, yes. So this doesn't do anything. And this is a input type class hidden. Okay, so initial state we don't want. Okay, so now this API key, oops. That is bizarre. Refresh. Okay, show settings. Okay, that's still showing a key. It's still hidden here. Class API key, class hidden. So we have a class here because I don't want that yet. Okay. Okay. So if we go here and say that our initial button is the type is password. Okay. Okay, so that's good. So that's password. But if I hit show API key, so here on click, okay, that's kind of what it needs to be. Toggle visibility. Control copy. I'm not sure if this is the proper HTML way of doing things, but put the function in here outside. I don't need that to be loaded up. Uncaught error. $129. Something's the problem. Is that correct? Uncaught error. API key input is not defined. Okay. Input, API key input. Okay, I don't want those in here. Let's get that down here. That's still causing an issue, so... Oh no, that works now. It's toggling. Okay. Okay, if it's... type is hidden. Type is password. Type equals password. Okay. Okay, so show API. This seems to work now. Okay, good. So the second thing is every time we come back to this page, we want to keep our AI API key. Let's give it a proper name. So show settings. So in here we have a label for AI API key. Okay. I'm gonna put that in. And then let's make a little test button just so that we can get a simple test going to our back end. So then we can have a button ID equals test AI API call. Sure button. And here we can have a text area, and we don't want the response there. Actually, we just want to what do we want in here? Text. Let's let AI create this. I forget the syntax for all this. So we have a text area. Okay, done. So let's highlight this and Control K and basically say make a call to open AI, use the key in API key input, provide text box with the message, what can you do? Add a, let's see what else we have. A button. Okay, add an area to show the response message or error, if any. All right, let's see if that does it. So, okay, so it's got an OpenAI thing giving us a turbo. Okay, so show settings. You can put in some garbage there. Error invalid. Okay, so good. It's giving me the wrong key. Now, if I go and get an actual key from OpenAI, hopefully I won't show it to you guys, so I don't have to reset my keys, but whatever. I always regenerate one anyway. Let's see what happens. Anyway, if you want to see more of this AI stuff for event modeling, let me know. So let's let me just tab over to my OpenAI stuff off the screen here. So I probably have my okay, so OpenAI. Did I save my last AI key? Probably. Yes, I did. All right. So will that work if I paste this in? Oh, okay, good. So that key does work. That's great. So if you want to, I'll accept this and push this up. Get status. Oh, I don't have my abbreviations set up. Okay, let's do that. I can show you how to set up abbreviations in Fish Shell. So Control K, set up abbreviations for common Git commands in Fish Shell. Okay. So it did that, and then we need to source the config. Okay, so now if I do git status space, yes, it does that. Okay, good. So we have that. Git add, sure, with the a git commit. Let's make sure we have. I could actually have that abbreviation kind of done to something else with the M already there, but that's fine. Got the API key to call out to chat GPT. Git push. Oops. GP should be it, right? Git push, yes. Okay. There we go. So anyway, Fish Shell's amazing. There's just so many different things that I've learned. For example, if you hit Alt S, it'll redo your previous command with sudo. So if you do, I think it's fdisk L to like list your disks, but you have to be sudo. You can just hit Alt S, and it'll do that. But I think it also is like if you have a command already on there and you hit Alt S, it just puts the sudo right in front. So yeah, Fish Shell has some pretty cool things. So every time I resize that, god damn it. Clear. I forget what it is. I think it's L. If I do, is it Alt L? No, sudo L. That's weird. No, Alt L. Sorry, Alt L. Oh, that's lists. Yeah. So I think it also has ls stuff done quite nicely and other abbreviations. Let's actually ask this. So add. I want the web. Tell me the most useful short key bindings in Fish Shell. I think you should know these. You're going to use Fish Shell, they're quite good. But anyway, so I push that up if you want to play with it, and then we can go back into this, and so we have this show API key. So what can you do? Okay, the name is no longer working. It's got something here. Something is weird. Toggle visibility element on click. API key button is not defined. Okay. Okay, these are special functions. Okay, yeah, Alt L, right? These are pretty cool things. Editing the command and external editor is cool, although fish shell is, you don't even need to do that. Just go into that. One of my favorite things in fish shell is just doing for file in, let's say, ls, and then echo this is file. See how it just doesn't do anything until you type and it auto indents that for you. But then you can edit this. This is, you know, the file called. So it preserves the structure in here. Is it else if? The else? Oh, sorry, that's for an if and right. But if you instead of hitting enter, you can hit alt enter. It'll give you another thing. If let's say file dash data, then enter. Oh, anyway, I forget. It's got some pretty cool. My syntax is probably wrong in here anyway. But yeah, if you have, yeah, it's pretty neat. So yeah, fish shell is it's pretty neat. So take a look at these abbreviations, see if you want to do anything. So yeah, Alt P appends less to the current command, all sorts of neat things. This is just scratching the surface. There's way more in here. So anyway, back to our task at hand. This show API key does work. I'm not sure what it was screaming about. But what I want to do is also remember the API key. So if in true event sourcing fashion, we can have a set of events added. So let's say on losing the let's kill our chat for now. On losing the focus from here, when you're defining your API key, I don't want to have a button for setting it. I kind of want to have a dialog pop up if you're changing it. So if you're leaving it, you want to you want to have, let me finish my thought here. So what we want to have is to remember this, and every time we want to change the API key, we should have a little confirmation button, and that should be done on leaving the area. Oh, okay. Put the stupid script in here. So let's put this script. I don't know why it put it in here. That's awful. So let's get rid of all of this and put it into the other script area. That's what was confusing me. I'm like, why is this all here? Okay, stop that. Stop that. These magic little shrinky things are good, but sometimes they are not. And I forget what it is to expand my selections. It's Shift Alt in here. Oh yeah, I think it is. Shift Alt. Yeah, that's kind of like the Control W or Control Shift W. I forget what it is in IntelliJ, where you expand your selection, so you can, following the syntax, you can grab everything here. So let's get rid of this and put that up and get rid of the script tag and put that all within the same script. We don't actually want this right now. So add event listener DOM loaded. I'll put that in here. And then we'll just ask ChatGPT to consolidate these. Actually, we can just, okay, did that. So it wants to add that get element by ID. Okay, so it wants to put all this. We should probably remove that and put it into the loaded event instead. So Control Z. And now we want to put that on this page load stuff. So let's see if that still works. Settings. Let me go back to my oh my gosh. Okay, I hate that it hides the my oh good, that doesn't show the OpenAI key, so just move that here to the other screen just in case. Let's go, and if I minimize that and I go click on it again, please show up on the other screen. Nope, it shows it up here. Wonderful. Okay, well, let's just see if I can copy this key. You just double click on it. It should have so that's really that's great. Now let's go see this guy again. I want to check something out, see what it's doing. Some of these things are, yeah, what the hell is that? Okay, that's very strange. Show settings, get the API key. Yeah, I don't know why I put that. You can't see the whole API key, so I really don't care. I'm probably going to roll it anyway. But I don't know why I put it in the URL. Something weird with VS Code. And then, yeah, I don't know if it's actually spitting out the API key anywhere in the debug window. All right, so that kind of works. Show settings, but it's really small and gross here for some reason. Why is it? Okay, obviously our responsive settings are flipped. So let's do that. Tablet layout, screen, section div, calc 33, 34, min width 80, 60. Oh, let's keep it this size here for now. We'll fix the UI parts later. So I didn't provide an API key, right? Let's see if that's gonna work again. Let's go to the Okay, so interesting. So I didn't copy that, but why is it okay when I paste something into this? Why does yeah, this preview thing is really wonky. Yeah, why is it pasting it into the URL? This is very bizarre behavior. Anyway, I didn't do that, so yeah, it's pasting it there. I can't believe it. That's really, really dumb. Whoever wrote the preview thing is not good. So yeah, test API call. Okay, so that works just fine. What I do want to do though is save this. Let's go down here to where we have our code. And one of the things that I want to do is when we lose focus, we want to, that's the click, okay, add listener. It's fine. It's fine. And then we have this title. Okay, so get element of ID, add listener. See, I kind of like these to be functions that are just called straight from the actual button. So, like this test button should have on click. Let's just clean this up. Test API call, and then we can do. Let's just put it logically as the next thing. Test API call, and then the API stuff can go here. This should be a little bit cleaner. I think that's all of it. Yeah. So copy that down into here. Control V. Oops. V. Okay, so that's that. Show settings. Oh, something's up. Yeah, these guys. Want to tab that, and I don't think we need fetch because this function is I think that's the problem here, is that all of that stuff was not working. So yeah, that's gonna work. Test API call. Okay, response JSON is not a function. Give data response. Okay. Fix this response shown. Oh, it needs to be async. All right, I guess. Fine. Accept. Okay, good. That works just fine. And what we want now is, okay, so we have this test API call. So we can hide that, and the visibility thing still works, as far as I know. I need to change the name of it. So what the? Why does this not? API key button. Oh, I see. I don't have that. Okay, so now that should There's a bit of a delay there. Let's refresh, see what happens. I can type something. Now it shows it. Oh, I see the default word is the wrong thing. Refresh. What is it supposed to be? Okay, yeah, it's supposed to show the API key. Hide the API key, show the API key. Yeah, it's backwards. Okay. So we want I think that's all that the problem is. Now we should be able to see what we're doing here. Hide it, show it, hide it, show it. Okay, good. On the value change. Okay, so let's see. On the change here, we want to save this to our index.db. So we want to save API key function save API key. Okay. Let's just leave that for now. But on here, we want to have an on changed event on change save API key. Okay, and here we just want to alert for now. Just to make sure that we have the right behavior here. So we want to alert saving key. Make sure it comes up when we're losing the focus properly and not any other time. So if we go in here and then, okay, so we're not losing, okay, it's not doing anything. So it's not, the on change is the wrong event. So let's just do this, edit, change the behavior so that when the, oh, it's text area. Okay, I put on the wrong thing. So it's not that. That is something else. That is the test API key. What we want is this guy here, toggle visibility, and typing in the password. This is where we want the on change. Okay, probably that's the problem here. So if we do that and move out here, okay, so it's not, I'm not really changing anything here. So it's not on change. And I think it would be on lost focus. Focus change on from on focus. It's not on focus, it's on lost focus, right? On lost, is it lost focus? No, focus lost. Form change focus. Okay, let's make ChatGPT do this for us. When the text field has lost focus and the value has changed, ask call the function. Okay, so it's on change. Accept. No, it's not. I should be getting a prompt. So let's go to our friend here and add a new thing and say when the API text box has changed and focus moves somewhere else, call the save function. Okay, if that works. Oh, blur. Okay, I don't want to do it there though. So it's API input. Oh, this didn't have the context. On change on blur. Okay, fine. Yes. Nope, still not doing it. I'm changing the focus. So why is on blur not type? It's input. On change on blur. Save API key. Alert. Oh, this function might not be there because, well, it should be there. Let's just try on, turn on click. Try an on click just to. It's not really doing it. Okay. Save API key. Input type password hidden. Okay. Oh well, let's go back to our disgusting DevTools. Is it even going there? Are alerts not turned on here? Oh yeah, it's this stupid thing. Alright. So it is actually doing that. It's just this dummy is not able to do alerts. I'm gonna add toasts so I can do it instead of console log function toast message. And now we can make a toast pop up in the absolute bottom right of screen for 3 seconds. Toasts should stack on top of one another. Okay. Okay, enough generating comments. I don't want any more comments. Now we can do const toast equals create div message absolute. Okay. Attach a timer to the toast. Okay. Good. Position message content. That should be good. So instead of this console log thing, we can just toast saving key. Oh, good. They're not stacking. Okay. Append child absolute. Okay, I need a toast container. Okay. Const toast container. No. Create. Actually, yeah, toast container should be in here. It will be absolute and all that. So let's just make a div at the top, but have it at the bottom. Div ID toast container. And then we want the toast container to be let's just put it up here. It's a debug type of thing. So toast container absolute bottom blah blah blah, and good. Should grow enter should grow with more toasts. Okay, good. That's that. And now we just need to add the toasts down here. Where are we toasting? There's the toast, append child, body, nope. Our toast should not interfere with other elements. Okay, should be good. Let's see. Toasts, are they looking good? Toasts are not uncaught. Oh, function. I'm not finished with this. Document get element toast container. Right. Okay, they're not stacking. Refresh. Append child. Okay, that's bodies. Document body append child. So that's not the toast container, obviously. Going on top of one another. Okay, we don't need that. Delete. Okay, good. We just want the seconds. Sure. Message. Content. Okay, oldest ones are on top. Okay, so the toasts are looking good. Toast is looking good. I think we need some background. Okay. Actually, I don't care. Let it be transparent for now. Get rid of our instructions. Okay. So that's fun. this toast thing should probably be somewhere else. So I'll just move this up. Control X, and let's move this guy up to some helper functions at the top. And put this where it belongs, up here. Okay. So we have that. Get rid of this guy. Gosh, I wish I need to really. That's a div, isn't it? Okay, so this div thing, desktop layout, spacing 3, 50%. Which one of these is it that's causing it? Media tablet layout, arena tablet layout. Everything's, yeah, that's desktop, that's tablet, and I think that's mobile. It's crazy. So mobile's the wrong one. Div. I kind of want this to be tablet layout. Let's just focus on, let's get rid of the tablet layout. Let's do that. It's going to cause issues. Oh, no, that's good. Okay, so that's really wrong. Okay, yeah. Good old CSS. Desktop layout. We want is the setting to section? No. Setting's just a div. And yeah, we got problems because every div's gonna have this issue now, right? Look at that. After 1200 or 1200 px, it's doing something weird. Prefers dark 1200 px. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of this whole thing. Should get rid of the problem and play with that later. Responsiveness. Okay, this looks much better. Forget about the responsiveness for now. Okay, still good. This would be a good time to actually commit all this. So why is this? Okay, there we go. Control C. See, so we get status. Did we change anything else? Nope. We get add, get commit, and then we got, okay, added some debugging utils due to VS Code, web preview being a jerk. Okay, git push. So if you want to look at this nasty code, you can. And let's actually get a prompt going now to OpenAI so that show settings. Okay, we have that. Oh, actually, I want to save the API key. The last thing, let's just finish the save API key. Oh, why is this camera? This is a new camera. Why is it doing this friggin' focus stuff? I swear webcams are awful. I'm gonna try and fix that up somehow. Maybe there's some alternate driver that I can get to fix the focal length, because I'm always sitting here. I don't need it to be zooming in and out. All right, or just use a real camera. Okay, let's see. So we need to do yeah, save. So save is, that's fine. We can do saving. We can toast these up all the time. So all right, let me pause this for a second here. I'm gonna get some bit of a snack so I can continue. Let me mute All right, go back at it here. Oh my goodness, the restream is restream. I just want to double check if we got any chats here. Chat. Maybe there were some chats, but I did not see them. Sorry if you were. Chat settings. Oh, okay, don't want that. Oh, hey, Ubi. Eurydice is here. Long time no see. Anyway, I got some delicious beef dip. I made a roast the other day. It was leftover beef. Kind of messy for a stream. So, Eurydice, maybe we can do a live stream another day. I just want to get through this stuff because I had some interesting ideas about the AI of what we can do on event modeling. So that's good beef dip. So while I chew on this, I'm going to try my greasy fingers. Gosh, I forgot about that. These buns are so greasy. So yeah, let's keep going here. So I want a better format. Is there a dot format? To string. Keep forgetting what the syntax is. Okay, is that gonna be better? Okay, it is better. Okay, I just saw something weird. Is this actually going behind or in front? Oh, it's going in front. So I want some background on here. This toasting has to be a little bit better. Sorry, it looks like way more bike shedding. Let's see. Okay, that's container style bottom left. Okay, so we need. Why do we need this bottom right? I kind of don't want this. Is that gonna make them in a different spot? No, they're fine. Oh, I see. Okay, they stack nicely. I guess I want a toast div, create element. I really hate inline stuff. I want to go to the HTML and have a toast here. Toast template. Okay. So now I want a div ID. Toast template, sure. And then, okay, I'm gonna use this. This will be used by JS. Do not render on page. Make a template. The other thing I wanted to do is actually embed some XML into the page that is actually the event model. Template Okay, so accept. So templates won't show. So I didn't know about this template thing. So okay, it's not showing here, which is good. Then we can do where's right? Toast, toast, toast. Okay, all of this stuff. Edit, use template, the HTML from the HTML. Really? That's not. I don't think it sees it. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's see if that does the job. Okay, good. So it's cloning the node and then setting that in. That's much better. And toast element. Okay. I think I like this. Accept. Okay. Don't like the layout. But now at least have things here. Toast. I want the flex to be horizontal. Flex direction row. Is that gonna do it? No, and it's got way too much space. So can I do a times? Yeah, something like that. I'm getting a little ridiculous. Why is it not flowing to the right? Oh, this tool? You have to see the beginning of the artist is asking what the tool is supposed to do. See the beginning of the video. I think I'm going to do a lot more of this off, not in the stream, unless people want to see me struggle through this. Maybe I will do it live, just for fun. And if no one cares, no one cares. That's fine. So what we're trying to do is make a API call to OpenAI to basically generate a vision from a conversation about a product that you have, and then kind of go top down, build stuff out. And focusing on all, so the GUI. I mean, not as far as the GUI of the mockups of the screens yet. That's going to be later. I actually want first of all, I don't want to be writing some script. I want this just to be done from JavaScript on that web page so anyone can use it. So right now I want to kind of have a little thing that allows you to set the API key. All right. Yeah, it'll be fast. I mean, this code is already on eventmailing.org, so it's got to change the licensing to GPL or something. I want everyone to know how much you can do with event modeling with that frame of mind, because AI is going to be changing incredibly quickly over the next few years for sure. And so one thing that's not going to be changing is how we think about information systems. We're still going to be human, and we still want to have things in human compatible formats, and so event modeling is that. But yeah, lots of stuff. I think Martin in Germany is doing a lot of similar things, so I might as well get on the bandwagon here and do the same thing. I already made one. It's on the Adaptix site, but not public. Come on, let's start with these cameras and the horrible focus. Not that you want me in focus right now. Okay. The eating has been completed. I pushed some of this code up already, Yordis, so you can look at it if you want. Anyway, all right. Probably got another hour of this, so let's see how much we can get through. For those that are staying on to keep me company online, thank you. It is noted. Okay, so toasts are ugly. I want the toasts to be, because that worked out okay. Let's add another one, and make the toasts show the time beside the message. Message should be in a small font in let's say 300 by 500, 300 px width, text area, just area, and time to the right. Items should be aligned to the top in the post. Gosh, it's way too complicated. I don't want that. Only address the toast class use the first and second child for the others. Font size, second child, color, Why is it doing color? Okay, let's just apply, see what that looks like. That looks pretty good. Okay, way too much space in between toasts. I think that's that stupid default margin for the top level stuff. So I think we need these to be top level divs only. We don't want that spacing into other divs. What is this? No, get out of here. Do we have other stuff that's still here? Oh yeah, we want that. That should be okay. Do we have any other stuff? No. Okay, so this div stuff is Control K, only child divs of body or section. Damn it. All right, does that look better now? Okay, yes, everything's a little bit more kludged together. Why is the right margin so screwed up? Width calc, blah, blah, blah. Nah, it's ugly. Sections got that, calc. Yeah. We don't want the width to be that. We want it to have padding. Let's just get rid of this width. This looks a little bit better now. Okay, yeah. I guess we could get rid of that little width thing. That padding thing on a mobile lookup. So erase some of these things, or vice versa. Anyway, whatever. We have some. This is a very simple GUI to get done in no time. Yeah, I know, but I'm not a front end person. So if people are wanting to get into front end, they can watch me struggle. I just wanted to clean it up, but I'm going down some rabbit holes here, obviously, so that's okay. I know you swim in the land of UI and Tailwind and all that, Eurydice, so yeah, I know. I don't want to do Bolt New. I want to do like total vanilla stuff as much as possible. Yes, it's painful, but whatever. This stuff here is that's fine. I don't care. How do the toasts look? Nope. So something's up here. Okay, it's looking like it's a good toast. It has some width problems. Oh yeah. I think we want min width. Maybe max width for the toast. Yeah, maybe let's do a max width for toast. And then just get rid of the width altogether on here. See what that does. That kind of looks nice. Oh, and it pop up on the right. That's cool. API key save. I wonder how it's gonna do for like longer things. Let's just add that. Let's toast the response here to this dude. Where do we have our key? Toggle get okay. Where's our test function? Function toast. Yeah, this guy here. So we also want to do catch response area. Okay. I need a function to and then actually I want that to be large text. And really I don't want that to be that. That should just be response. And then over here we want inner HTML response area, and there's HTML. Yeah, we got that response area. So okay, we want to just do response. Is it show response? What do we call it? Show response, yeah. Show response. Show response. Show response. Okay. So toasts are going well, and then do that. Oh, horrible. Okay. Anyway. So we don't have that constraint. It kind of is hard to read over that. Yeah, I want the background to have a bit of a blur for the toasts. Or not a blur, well, maybe a blur. Blur would be kind of neat. Where are toasts? Toast. Blur. Nope. Effect. Is that gonna be better? Oh, weird. Okay, that's okay. Got some more snacks here. Hmm. There's nothing in between these. Margins, padding. Why is that not taking effect? It's overflowing too. That's probably because of the max width. I kind of don't mind that, actually. It's ugly as hell, but then it disappears after 3 seconds. Yeah. Definitely could go down a rabbit hole, make something pretty cool that shows all that. Okay. I just want to be able to see stuff, so mission accomplished. So hide settings, show settings, that's good. We do want to save this thing to IndexedDB so that, and actually I don't want anything complicated in IndexedDB, so I'm just going to save a whole bunch of events. I'm going to make items per. I'm not going to make individual items in IndexedDB. I'm not going to have one giant object of all that stuff. I probably will load into memory some of the stuff in the events that this creates. So I want to kind of build everything with event sourcing. Everything, like absolutely everything, even this like UI stuff. And how that's going to work is that any action that I take that changes state of this whole thing, there's going to be an event stored in your IndexedDB. So coming back here, and maybe then give an API for events that you can use, so that if you want to not have everything stored in the browser of wherever you're using this, so it's actually looking to backend, we can flip that to something else, and that shows the power of event sourcing, because you can just switch your repository, like your store, your state, to be anything, and there's nothing you change to your business logic, what you're doing, your logic for your application at all. All right. Okay, I didn't want that to be red anyway. Whatever. No, we lost that. I guess toast should have error. And then if error, well, maybe that. And then here I promise no more bike shedding. What do we have here for? Oh, we have the timestamp given here. Do we not use the timestamp? Why is timestamp? Show response. Okay, show response is one. Okay, that's the one. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that's good. It doesn't jump you to the next areas that you want to be in. Okay, good. Yeah, guess that's be explicit. Okay, so it shows it there. We forgot to show the response area as well, which is here. Sorry, not here. Here. So we have an error, and we want to show response. Yeah. Okay, I don't like that. I like ternaries. Sorry, people that hate ternaries. Did that do it? Yes, it's red in both places. Good. Okay. So let's save this. So I guess part of this is event sourcing. So in our save function here, we can say post attempting. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, and we get that key. Okay. Should actually probably put it in here. No? I really want to read the API key from there. Why not? Oh, what other stuff did it give me? Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Okay, that's not the. Getting ahead of yourself there, AI. Not what I want. All right. I like this full screen. I guess it only gets rid of one title bar. Not much. Okay. I'll leave it. Okay. So now get current API key. And okay, so if we get the saved API key, or old API key, let's do that. And now if almost what I want. If it actually equals the same thing, I want to short circuit. I don't want to be embedding a bunch of stuff. So if it equals that, then we can toast API key is the same. Key not changed, and then return. Okay, so that's good. That gets that out of the way. And then we're going to store. So const API so now we can have our classes here. API key saved. I don't want any extensions of anything. I mean, we could. Class event, we can do timestamp. We can do ID. Okay. Cool. We also want to get timestamp. So function I want this in a format use YYY. Oops. I don't want, or should we just have date time now? Decisions. I guess we store it as date time. So forget it, we won't do that. And ID, event ID, we can actually do something. Values, get rid of that. Event ID, and we do escape. And you want, really? What is it doing? Control Z, okay, AD, escape, okay. And now we want to return new UUID. Why does that get time? New UUID V7. Do we have to include UUID in my header? Yes, I do. Style script UUID. There we go. Okay, get that. Let's hide all the stylings for now. And here we want return your UID. All right. It looks as good as anything. Class event API key saw. Okay, saved constructor API key. Super event type. Yeah, let's do a type here. Make that a string. Okay. Constructor event ID. We want API key. We kind of want to generate all this ourselves, I guess so. Event ID, date time. I think we just want new date. That's going to be now, right? Okay, I think it is. This stuff's super boring. API key, that. Yeah, so I like that constructor with all that garbage at the top. And this one just showing what we're setting here. Oh yeah, cool. We have that. Now we can make a function called event store, or store event. Store event, but we want to just hit the index DB when we're saving stuff. When we're calling stuff, we're just looking in what to do. Okay, so we can do, what structure should we have? Just, I guess, an empty array. So const events equals an array. I don't know if it's gonna be sortable by type. I guess we'll optimize it later. Events and const. I guess event counts in there. Okay. That's a length. Run two functions. Add event. That's fine for that. we want to and then now we have all the other functions. So we have the events. So from there we can do get API. Or we just do read model API key, and that's going to be our function. Events filter blah blah blah, right? And then we're going to take and then okay, so game nothing, it's nothing. Okay, so if events length 0, then we want to return we just want to say there's nothing. I don't want null, I just want that. And I don't want braces. Thank you very much. That's nice short circuiting. And then events length 1. Okay, yeah, so that should be the latest one that we added. So event sourcing, when you're doing cruddy things, that's all you need to do. Let's look at the last one. The last one that made it is the one that is the truth, and that's that. However, we need to unload when we're loading the first time. Well, let's get rid of our toast. We don't care how that's done. What did I do? Okay, that was killing the toast for some reason. Okay. So we want to, before we do anything, we want to call a function called load events. Or do we do that the first time we call it? Oh, decisions. Let's load events. We load events. We know nothing has happened yet. But now we need to set, okay, so if we load events, we can then set set current state. Okay. And so for this function, this is going to be more of a utility here. So function, and I want to, I don't like these. I'm going to start doing these underscore ones for like core things. Okay, so for function, load events, we need to get events from IndexedDB. Local storage, interesting. Where is local storage? Let's just make an IndexedDB. Okay. Read the in. Okay. That's what we have. We need to move this up. Okay. Let db. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way you do it. Okay. And in here, okay, database index. Okay. Next we get database index or event index. Event. Okay. Do I want that? No. Don't. Object store events. How is it doing this? Count. No, we want event count. Get 0 dot these are such pathetic things. Okay. Let's let this do its thing the other way. Let event count. Let event and we have events here. Just move this up here. Get the event count. Then get the events, assuming they are named event underscore 00000 comma event 0000001. Is that gonna do that? Objects or events request or count DB. Okay, no, index DB database events 1. Okay, transaction events store store count. This doesn't look right. I want these events to be pulled out one by one. Each event should be an object stored under key event underscore 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. I hate IndexedDB. I gotta put it behind of course I'm gonna accept because I don't know if this is right or wrong. I don't have enough. Okay, I want this to be a toast. and unupgrade. Forget what the upgrade is. DB target results on success on upgrade. Ugh, it's so stupid. What the hell is on upgrade on success? It's got the result. And it has a request. Request is that. And then where's the request actually being hit? You'll also need to modify your event storage code to use these sequential keys, saving the events. No, I don't want to do that. What's it doing with the tab here? What does it want? Okay. Where is the request being called? It has this open request. Okay, it makes that. Here's this on success. Stupid load events is not what I want here. Okay, so if I hit save, okay, well, let's see. Oh, something's not going on here. That's not even working. So there's an error somewhere. All this stuff has to be caught. Any new things, we have to have a try, catch, and toast something. Seems like BS to me. So it's doing that. IndexedDB open. Index db.open error. Okay. God, I hate this. I wish there was a better abstraction for this IndexedDB stuff. I looked for it last time. It was a bunch of like way too complicated stuff. Anyway, let's see how far we can get. I got like 10 minutes. Use Nanoid? Nanoid. Oh, NPM package? No, this is front end. I don't want anything like that. I just want some simple code that's like in one single page. In fact, I probably will just do my own thing here. Once this ridiculous thing is contained, I'll, this thing should have this DB here, index DB context. Okay, so it's got a request. Yeah, well, this index DB init is really the wrong word for this. Oh yeah, I don't want this stuff to be iterating. Okay, so I want to have load events. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I want load events to use the index db to get all events. Okay, apply, accept. Is this showing? This is absolutely broken. It is not doing anything. Yeah, I mean, we can toast on this. And we can actually just see that we're here, page loaded. Why is the toast not working? There's some, oh, there's an error down here. But of course. What is the problem? Oh, the curly brace is not closed, of course. Grown. So toast is okay, I believe. Those are, this is not okay. I don't think, or is it? I hate having these extra lines of code. So click add event listener. Let's go back to this. Text area test. Okay, I have that. So I don't need any on clicks in here. Why is this on here? Test async API call. Yeah. Why is it async? Oh, because it has to be. Oh. Test AI API call. Test AI API call. Okay, yeah, so I have that hooked up. So I don't need this. Yeah, that's still freaking broken. That seems to be okay. This is okay. I'm going to get rid of let's get rid of all this and do it a little bit more staged. Control Z out of this until this is working. Load events, no thanks. Yeah, get rid of that. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that. Something's broken. What the hell did we add something here? Function, this, that. All of these things maybe have an issue. Let's Control X these things. Still an issue. What the hell do we change? We had everything working. Okay. Control. Oh, this is. Okay, getting rid of all that. IndexedDB. Object store read write. Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, get rid of that line. Is this working now? Still not. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get all this load event stuff, all of that done. Okay. So toast still work. Okay. Do we have the right time? Yes, we do. Okay. So we have event ID. We have the events, so that's good. Now we need to get a connection. Okay, so set indexed db. Okay, so let's do that. Function indexedb toast. That's fine. And we want to have that here. So here we can do let db. Okay. Initializing database. Okay, good. So it's doing that. Good. So then we can load events. Function loading events. Okay. Do that. So store get all. Okay, I think we can do that. So these are all the events. So then we can do let events equal that. Is that the issue here? Cannot declare scope block variable events JavaScript. Oh, I had events up there. Yeah. Okay, so it's not going to bother with this here. So I know that I have events up there. Still working? Nope, no longer working. This last thing, load events, is causing an issue. Do a try. Okay, it's initializing a database. So it's doing that. And then load events, it's not toasting the load events. So IndexedDB is loading, but then it's getting an issue here probably. So let's do the same thing here. Try. Ah, there it is. Illegal constructor. What was that error? Huh. Well, what do you know? What was our... Okay, I don't want that. Getting illegal constructor. Oh, thanks for that. God damn it. Yes. Okay. Show settings. Oh, still an error. Cannot. Okay, loading events. Okay. The initialized database could not load events. Cannot read properties of undefined. Cannot read properties of undefined. What? It's not fully initialized? Oh my god. So I had to open. Okay. Can we do this? Wait for success or error. Can we do that? Something's the matter here. Okay, because that is just setting up things and it's not actually waiting for this to get. Okay. Wait for DB. Okay. Stop until request is finished. Request on success. No. My god. This is painful. JavaScript is painful. All right, let's try this again. Let's go here. Add a new chat. Wait for DB to be open and then store that reference for reference DB. Okay, it's wrapping it in a promise. Return new promise. What? Do I need a promise? Okay, so the request is to open the database, not like a request for every query. The naming here sucks. Thank you. Okay, now that's all clear. That was actually helpful. Okay, so it has a function, try, blah, 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 on error, on success. I don't want to embed this stuff in here. Oh my god, this is so annoying. I don't want to load the events from this. I want to load events at different times, not just on this. This is absolutely horrible. And what does this stupid thing say again? Database initialize. Okay. So it did initialize the database. It has an error loading events. Because load events has all this. Obviously that's, yeah, DB request is that. Because it's running it way too soon. So can we do something here? Wait, okay. Ah, that's horrible. Are you kidding me? I mean, I guess I could pass a callback in there, but that's just bad. That's not good. That's not good. And we want the callback on success callback. On success. On failure. Because then all of these other things will. Oh my. Add event listener. Okay, so when it does that, we really need this to be another function now. Because now we need to kick that off when the document's loaded up. 1 second here. 1 moment. Okay, I'm back. Probably gonna have to go in a bit here, but we have to embrace the async nature of this. So we'll just make a function called yeah. I guess what do we have on here? I guess we can do all the rest of the stuff, like hooking up the event handlers and all that. But actually, we kind of don't want the page to be yeah, you know what? This is fine. So database is going to be loaded up in here. So DB is ready. So what do we do in there? database initialized, the database error. Okay, these are okay. We definitely don't want this happening here. So we'll just pass this in as a callback for success. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can move the toast. Database initialize. I don't have to do that here. And yeah, so we're passing both of these in. DB init on success. So we have this on success. So here we have on success. And of course, we want to make sure that that database thing is now here. And on error, we want obviously on failure. That's it. And then what is this on upgraded? On upgrade needed. That's it, chat. What does this mean? Upgraded. Upgrade needed. Oh, schema. We don't care about schema. So it's being created for the first time. Okay. DB create object store. This doesn't sound right. Cannot read properties of undefined reading transaction. Oh, that's that load events thing. Yeah. So yeah, we don't want that here. Okay. Okay, so it's doing that. Failed to execute transaction. One of the source objects was not found. Okay. And I guess it's going to be somewhere in here. So let's just do that. Okay, I'm going to save events to the database and modify this and could properly handle events. I don't want that. Save event. Nope. So that we initialize the database. Initialize database. So on success, save API. Okay, so the what is the problem here? Did I screw something up? Okay, there. I think I just deleted that by accident. Once the object stores was not found. Okay. I gotta go in a little bit. I think I'll just pull this code in from another project because I actually did this before. So we'll get into more of this event sourcing stuff later. But anyway, database is initialized, and then loading events is a problem here. Let's just edit and say don't have a guarantee that the DB is let's see, we don't have any event objects, create them. Not like that. Okay, let's break apart each DB call into its own try catch. Loading events, error creating transaction. Okay, so add to chat. Okay. I just want this. Let's see if that works. Fail to accept transaction. So no, that's not it. DB isn't. No, the DB is initialized. I don't want to delete the existing store. I don't want to delete anything there if it already existed. This is meant to keep state between sessions. OpenDB request. If not, DB contains requests. Oh, good God. But I already have that. OpenDB request on upgraded event. Key path ID. So what the hell did it change? Auto increment equals true? Okay, well, apply all this crap. What did it do now? Database stores 0. Alright. Object stores names. Good God. This is such a mess. That works still. Okay. I'm going to have to go any second now, but this is actually quite fun learning about this crappy database. ID. So what did it tell us? Failed to execute transaction on ID database. That's still giving us an issue here for load events. So in load events, we try to do. Okay, so object store names database. Okay, yeah. I should do this in the initialization. Okay, so on success, on success, I should check for events collection. If it doesn't, then we want to create create. No. Okay, this is so bad. DB dot create object store. Events. Can I do that? Is that gonna work? Good God, this thing's confusing. Oh, database initialize. Everything works. But I'm not getting this. Did we make a create version store? Okay, so if we don't load events, we're good up to now, right? Not running a version change transaction. Okay, so I don't want any of this stuff. Load events. I'm gonna undo this. Okay. I'm gonna see if this works. Databases, where did that come from? Version change. Create object store. Where is the create object store? Oh, this guy. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so we're not going to do this. We're just going to initialize the database. So delete all that. So now things work. That works. Getting toasts about that. Okay. So if we have that, let's just list the stores in here. So, oh, so painful. So painful. Test it, save, toggle. Okay, so where do we have this? Add. Okay, here we go. So we did initialize a stupid thing. And then on success, we're running this. Okay, good. So we're running this. Okay. So now we list all the stores in the database. List stores in the database. No stores dot for each. Thank you. God damn it. Okay, I did that. But now it has a problem. I hate the way this does it. What did I get rid of? The for each. Why would it do that? Okay. Because it's in there. What? It's not even getting here. Database initialized. Then it's doing that. Then it's trying to do that. So there's nothing. Oh, I see. So it's just airing out for the for each probably. Okay, so database initialized. Toast. Database stores count. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Okay. If none there. Okay, and then we want the try. This paranoid development here with all this shit. Data stores. Okay, so it didn't create object event store. Okay. Zero. So it's reporting this. But is it failing on here? Yeah, it's failing on there. Interesting. I guess for each won't work. Oh, for each is not a function. Oh my god. To list, right? To array. Oh, come on. Why is for each not in here? Else. else list the stores. Fail to execute create object store. Why is it trying to create an object store? Okay. And why is it doing that? Okay, the database is not running. This thing's horrible. I didn't even know how bad IndexedDB was. So let's continue on here and get through this thing. So, yeah. Create a new object or an indexed DB. So it's this upgrade needed that is both a success This is so confusing. What the frig is it doing? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is opening of the stupid request. You put all this crap in, so it has callbacks for everything. Error and success and upgrade needed. And that's what this is, this version change thing. So oh, I see. This DB thing is probably what it is. Oh no, that's on success. And on this upgrade needed. Oh, and that's a const, so that's not right. Maybe that's what the problem is. Oh, DB transaction after const DB. Create an object stored name users. Oh, okay. So this is like creating a table. Object is creating like a table, but it's objects. Okay. Okay, so this is where we can find our events. So key ID, auto increment is true, yeah. Okay. So there may be some errors here that we should post. But it initialized properly. Database initialized. Initializing database. And then on success, it did this. Okay. But this thing's not running. An upgrade needed is here on this DB request. So initialing that, okay. But it's never doing that. On success and on failure. That's on success. Which means success. Okay. But it's never running this. An upgrade needed. So it doesn't need an upgrade. Okay. So then DB transactions, but where's DB initialized? That's request. Okay. Where is DB defined? And we put this in one sample where the references work. Okay, let's see if this stupid thing works. I don't like this wait a bit. Use don't use any wait. Provide for callbacks. Okay, create a local variable. Good. Okay, so we're doing that. So we have this thing called users. Oh my god, we're gonna get through this crap. At one point. So, and then you can create indexes. Okay, on success, on upgraded, upgrade needed, handle database upgrades and creation. Okay. Okay, so this is where we do the DB result. Okay, so both of these successful, it means it's done successfully. So it's called my database and it has users. Okay. So here we have my event store. Okay. And on upgrade needed, we let the database, okay, let's do equals null, whatever. Let's just follow their stupid example. That's probably not defined or something. Something weird in JavaScript. So on success, we just do that. Now we have a DB connection, we can perform operations. Okay. that's fine. So on upgrade needed is where, okay, we have that upgrading. We also set that. We kind of do it backwards though, so let's do it what they do. Okay. Oh, we do have a database now. Interesting. Okay. And then object store names my event store. Object store name events. Okay, so we only do that, and we're using DB there all the time. Unupgraded. On errors, fine. Okay, we don't care about that. Handle successful database opening. I don't care about that. Should be in there because I don't want to do that. Okay, this is where we create the table on upgrade needed. Create an object store. Okay, so this, you don't even need to check anything here. Just do the creation because you can't even check the store names. Initialized, and then you got count 1. So we actually are going to count, but then all of this is not needed here because that's all on success. So we don't need these. Don't need any of that. So we have stores. Okay, so now we do 4. Is that going to work? No, events. Okay. So it does have events now. Excellent. And then on success, we go here. Okay, that's on success. You can add a user. Let's see the add user transaction, DB transaction, users read rate. Okay. Almost there. Anyway, I'm going to continue with this tomorrow. It's fun. Going through this a second time. I did this months ago, and every time it's a pain in the butt to do that. But anyway, we'll do event sourcing for all of our stuff here. So we'll have state for whatever we do in this application in a series of events. We might have an interesting undo tree as well for doing this. So again, this will be this type of system here where we talk, get a conversation going here, and then slowly drill down into an event model from that. But this is the AI part. Funny enough, the AI integration is easier than the IndexedDB stuff. So, all right. Hope you have as much fun using IndexedDB for the first time as I did. And anyway, we'll see you later. I gotta get to dinner now.